Hey, what's going on, everybody? Well, it's Wednesday, 11 a.m., and we're still no wagon. I called the customer at 8:30. They said the load wasn't ready yet. Scheduled gate time or departure time is for 1:30 this afternoon. So I figure I'll give them until 11:30. I'll try calling again. I did punch in my first drop's address up there in Valparaiso. It is 7 hours and 10 minutes, but that's not counting traffic in Louisville or in Indianapolis. So it'll probably be more like 8 hours. So if I have to wait until 1:30 to pick this thing up, I'm not going to get up there until 9:30 at night. And my appointment time's for 2, which means I'll have to split log, which is fine because I gotta go through Chicago to get to Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, and I don't really want to deal with that traffic anyways in the middle of the day. So I can split log and I can avoid rush hour traffic and all that good stuff in Chicago. But we're gonna try calling this customer again and see if the load's ready. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys once it's ready. Well, it is 3:30 in the afternoon now, and we are finally loaded. They called and said the trailer was done at 1:30, but then it took them another 2 hours to release the trailer so we could actually get going. So we're still good on time though. It's a 7-hour drive without traffic, so we'll figure 8 hours going through Louisville and Indianapolis. So that'll put us up there 11:30 at the latest. And like I said, appointment time is not until 2, so that gives us a 2.5 hour window, which will allow us to split log tonight. So it'll all work out. But we're finally on the road, getting things done. to Valparaiso. I think earlier today I said it was like 7 hours and 10 minutes or something like that. We ended up doing it in 6 hours and 58 minutes. So we shaved 10 minutes off today. We did get here around 11 though. I stopped in Hebron, I call it Hebron, Indiana, about a half hour from here. We topped off the reefer and the truck and the DEF just because from here up to Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, I don't really know of any good truck-friendly places to stop, and I'm not stopping in Chicago to get fuel and everything. So did all that, but yeah, we got here at 11, got checked in. We're waiting on a door, but our appointment time's not until 2 a.m. so I'm gonna probably take a nap because we got a split log, or we're going to split log. We don't have to, but we're going to. If we sleep if we're in the sleep berth for 2 to 3 hours, it'll pause our clock, so we won't be using up any time while we're waiting to get unloaded. And hopefully it won't take long. They're only getting 3 pallets, so hopefully they'll get me in by 2 and out pretty quick. I got plenty of time. My next delivery doesn't deliver until 5 a.m. tomorrow, or Friday. But if I could get through Chicago without having to deal with rush hour in the morning, that would be fantastic. Because then I can get some other things done tomorrow while waiting around. But I guess we'll see how tonight goes. Alright, we'll catch you in a bit. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Well, it is Thursday afternoon now, at about 7 o'clock at night. And we got unloaded at Valparaiso around 5 o'clock this morning is when we pulled out of there. So I did not get to bypass Chicago traffic, which is fine. We still got up here by 8:30, I think, was when we got parked and off the clock. So our appointment time is not until 5 in the morning, which I can check in a couple hours early. And this customer has a big wide parking lot for us to park in, so I can sit here as long as I need to. But we're gonna check in early because dispatch has already got me dispatched on another load, picking up 2.5, 3 hours from here in De Pere, Wisconsin, going back to Lamar's, Iowa. So the sooner I can get unloaded, the sooner I can get up there, get that loaded, and back to Lamar's. So for tomorrow's adventure, it's going to be Pleasant Prairie, up to De Pere, over to, we won't quite make Lamar's, so it'll probably be Waterloo, hopefully. Call it a night, finish it out, and then I'll figure out what my homeward bound load is, because I've got 3 more weeks of being home, or this week or 2 more of catching football games before I go back over the road. So I guess we'll get unloaded in the morning and see what's in store. Alright, y'all be safe.